places with Stephen Lego. One to go, fellas. One to go. All over the
Come on! Do it, Jordan! Do it, Jordan! Do it, buddy! That's it! Woo! Woo! Hey! Did it!
I've never been a fearful person. I can't think of something other than like roller coasters as a kid that I've been like truly like having a bodily reaction to, just like overwhelming state of fear. It's just kind of non-existent in my life, other than one thing. One very real, very ever-present thing. And it's gonna sound dumb, it's gonna sound like I'm being very melodramatic or trying to be too philosophical or something, but I assure you this is a very real fear, and it really manifests itself in one way in particular. I'm fearful of myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm fearful of the aspect of myself where I feel like I'm scared to try something because I'm scared that I'll find out something about myself that I didn't know, that I'm a failure, or that I'm, not good enough. I should have never tried. If that makes any sense. The thing that was brought into my life that really pointed this out, like laser focused to me, was cycling. I had never been into cycling growing up. I barely rode my bike around the neighborhood. Then when I got to be like 16, I started watching events on TV like the Tour de France, and it was extremely inspiring and motivating to me. My dad bought me a bike that I eventually started to race in college, and that was like a huge part of my freshman year of college, was racing bikes. It was literally all I did. I remember in the first race I ever entered, it was before I was in college. I was just trying to see if there was something that I wanted to do. I remember it just being the most excruciating experience of my life. I have never felt like I could ever push my body harder, and I got lapped like 3 times in that race. It was terrible. The next year I entered more bike races, and I ended up starting to actually win some. I was totally shocked considering my humble beginnings of getting lapped. But the thing that I realized that cycling was bringing out of myself was my self-doubt and just my fear of failing. Cycling is truly the ultimate sport in my mind when it comes to just you, and how hard can you suffer until you can't suffer enough and you quit, but then somebody attacks and you have to get on their wheel so that you can stay in the race, and so you go hard again, and you do that again and again, and you feel like you can't do it again, and then you have to sprint for the finish, and you feel like you could die if you push yourself any harder. Before every single race, I would just have such incredible nerves. Like I was just so scared every single time I put my bike up at the starting line about to go, that I was gonna let myself down, that I wasn't going to be the best that I could be, and that haunted me. That was my last race that I ever did. I transferred schools, was off the cycling program, and that chapter of my life was over. I was on to other things. But one thing that I really learned from the cycling years of my life that kind of showed itself in different aspects of my life after cycling was this fear not amounting to what I expected of myself. And at some points, just not making me want to try things that, because I didn't want to fail. So come to find out now, these bike races that I used to do are still going on, like 20 minutes from my house. I had no idea. And so, I thought to myself, what better way to deal with this fear than to enter one more bike race tonight at 7 p.m. And my nerves are through the roof right now, okay? It's so weird to just go through that mindset over and over. You're not good enough, Jordan. You can't do this. You're not going to be able to do this. I've trained some over the past month, but it hasn't been enough to be able to win. Definitely not. I don't know. To me, it's very symbolic in my life. Like, I just want to do it one more time, just so that I can prove to myself that I don't have to be scared. My entire life's worth does not depend on this one stupid bike race. Like, if I can finish with the pack of guys, that would be awesome. I'll feel like I've won if I've done that, and if not, who cares? I'm just out there racing. doesn't matter. So anyways, that's it. We're gonna get in the car here in just a second and... 1 second. The heck? What could that be? It's Dollar Shave Club. What? Why would... They know me better than I know myself. Well, just come on, I'll show you. People think that cyclists shave their legs because they want to go faster. It's a myth. That's not why. Shave butter. That'll do the trick. Basically, if you're a cyclist, you're basically butt naked going down the road, okay? You've got some thin clothes on, it does absolutely nothing, no protection. Imagine being in a car 35 miles an hour, jumping out of the car, landing, skimming down the pavement, all that hair and skin ripping off. Now imagine clean shaven, okay? My nice Dollar Shave Club, smooth as butter. Hardly any road rash, and Band-Aids go on nice and precise. Doesn't hurt to rip them off. It's been a while. Thank you, Dollar Shave Club, for sponsoring this episode. If it can shave this, it can shave anything. Guys, go to dollarshaveclub.com/Jordan Taylor. Because if you go there, you're gonna get this very nice razor handle, very weighty. This thing is solid, with 4 cartridges of razors, plus their kit of essential bathroom needs, including what I'm using, their famous shave butter, and their body cleanser, which I'm going to use after I'm done. Plus, you're gonna get some of their One Wipe Charlies. You're gonna get all of that stuff for only $5. Look, all right, this stuff is magic. Trust me, I feel like this shot is awkward, but it's all we can do. Look, you're gonna buy bathroom stuff anyways. We all need it. Might as well get top quality stuff at rock bottom prices with Dollar Shave Club. Again, click the link in the description to get your $5 starter set. Great deal. I'm getting very nervous. I'm getting the same feeling that I used to get. It's hard to explain. Look, it's not a big deal. This does not define my life. If I can't hang on, who cares, right?
Okay, just going for a bike ride.
Just going for a brief bike ride that is going to be extremely painful.
It's gonna be no big deal.
No big deal. All right, I'm here. I got my 360 camera on my bike. So we're gonna see if that works well. No, I seem nervous. I'm like freaking out. I got 20 minutes to get warmed up, so I'll see you guys out there. Okay, wish me luck. Yep, literally 5 seconds into the race, my chain popped off. I was so nervous that I forgot that I was in the big chain ring in the front. I thought I was in the small chain ring, so I put a lot of pressure on the pedals, and my chain popped off. It was stupid. So anyways, let's watch me have a mental breakdown right here. My chain came off. Can I get in the back? It popped off going around the first turn. I can't get in?
You can get in, but better if you're locked down.
That's fine, but I can hop in? Okay, cool. That's good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. All right, so kind of dumb. I mean, it makes sense. I'm a lap down, and that was actually probably a good thing because it put my competitive nature in check. I didn't do anything risky, unlike this guy who nearly wipes me out right here. Oh, that was very, very close. I was really surprised by my fitness in this race. I was able to hang on, and I felt like my training was actually more high intensity than this. Really, the only thing that messed me up was just the technical nature of racing. I mean, I was not comfortable at all taking turns at like 25 mile an hour with guys who could, you know, wipe you out at any second, and then you're down. So
Inside, watch out.
yeah, I kind of had to sprint after every single turn to keep on people's wheels. But yeah, overall, I was very, very surprised with my fitness. Yeah, I hung on, and it was a lot of fun. Look how I ever won those. Is that fun, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're back. I'm not a failure. I'm not a failure because I got 5th to last. I faced my fears. Dang, my legs are smooth. This is nuts. I mean, really, like, this is, I feel very liberated right now. You know how I'm always like that? I'm always like, oh, I'm not good at that. I'm not gonna be able to do it, and I just don't try.
I talk to you about that all the time.
I know. That's why I made this video. Literally, that's why I made this video. Let's go to bed.